The Pimax Crystal Super is an exciting headset, and finally we got to try it at CES 2025. I've already made a video about our verdict of that hands-on session, and you should totally watch it here. But how do we get to this verdict? Well, this is what this video is about, because here you're going to see the pure 90 minutes of MRTV hands-on with the Pimax Crystal Super. And it's going to be really interesting because you're also going to see like how the modules are being exchanged, and you get a glimpse of the MicroOLED module. Also, let me put everything into perspective. On the first day, we were actually very underwhelmed by the device because, well, the distortion profiles were really off. You're going to see that in a moment. Then on the third day, they had changed the distortion profiles and asked us to come again to recheck this device, and we did, and that was way better. So our final verdict was based on that updated distortion profile. Anyways, you're going to see the whole process, the whole 90 minutes of MRTV hands-on with the Pimax Crystal Super. It's going to be super exciting, so absolutely stay tuned, watch the whole video because all of this goodness is coming up. Hi, welcome back to MRTV, welcome back to CES 2025 coverage. The big moment has come and I'm here with Martin Sweeviver from Pimax. How are you doing, Martin?
I'm great, thank you. Welcome, Sebastian. Welcome, Marco. Yeah, we're showing off a lot of things here today at CES in the Pimax booth. First and maybe most importantly, the Pimax Crystal Super, which is our latest and greatest releasing or starting to ship now in January. And yeah, should I go through the specs or something?
No, I don't need to do. They know exactly what this is about.
Yeah, you should probably know what this is about.
I think the most exciting part is now that I'm going to try this for the first time. Yeah. And I'm really excited about it. I believe that many people consider this probably one of the most exciting headsets for VR enthusiasts.
Indeed.
Right? So to see it now for the first time and to tell you guys what I think about it and also what Marco thinks about it is going to be very exciting. So let's simply do this. Let's try out the Pimax Crystal Super for the first time.
Right. We start off a little bit easy, just with Moss VR or Moss 2 VR. It's quite a beautiful game, and especially with that high resolution, 3040 by 3040 per eye.
Okay. You can hold this and then speak into it. No,
yeah, I'll try. Oh, okay. You have your own. Okay, good.
So, all right, the big moment has come. Here it is, the Pimax Crystal Super. So, first of all, yes, indeed, you can tell that it's smaller. That the housing is indeed smaller, right? The Pimax Crystal and Crystal Light, they were kind of more bulky here. So it seems like they've cut here, and yeah, it does look definitely much better. So, just talking about the optics. That is cool. I like it.
In terms of comfort, we removed the top strap to make it more comfortable, more adjustable with the new kind of front mounted top strap, which you can adjust, and it removes a lot of the pressure of your forehead and your cheeks.
Actually, that's very interesting. The whole concept has changed now. Yeah. So it's not anymore like ski mask. You're not like pushing it into your face anymore. But you have the weight on your forehead.
Yes.
And that is good. That is actually, I prefer this.
This is basically blinders, like this carrying out
this is just for the light.
Outside light. Yeah,
okay.
It's not really like the comfort kit we had previously with the Crystal Light, the former Crystal, and also the 8KX, the last generations of headsets.
Okay.
So it's and also it's easier to clean up. I mean, in case you get sweaty, and easier to replace. It's magnetic. It's very easy to just pop off and replace.
I like it. That's a much better setup, I think.
Yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
Cool. And also, you also have the eye relief.
Yes.
So basically, this part here can come forward or can go backwards, so you can bring your eyes closer to the lenses. And the lenses, clear aspheric lenses. They look pretty good. So I'm looking forward to try this out now.
These lenses are the 57 ppd lenses with the higher ppd or pixel per degree. Although the field of view is 120 degrees on the horizontal side. That's actually the real field of view.
Okay.
So it's not a theoretical one.
Yeah, I like it. We like real things.
Yeah, I get around 119, somewhere around there. So it's basically maxing out with my eyes.
Let's do this. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're going to first try off with this, and then we go to the simulators and some other things, which gives you the whole picture, I hope.
Pimax Crystal Super the first time. Okay.
Then make sure to adjust the top headband, so you lift the headset up a little bit.
Oh wow.
If you need a controller, you have it in front of you there. Just one is just enough for this experience.
No, but
I think he looked shocked, didn't he?
yeah. Unfortunately, the tracking is not on point right now.
Yeah, it might be that I'm standing too close to you.
No. So,
Oh shit. Let's try again. There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just tell you everything that I see. So unfortunately, the world moves with me. The tracking is not on point, unfortunately.
Oh, it does. That's weird. Might be interfering with other tracking. That's why we have that tent basically for 60G network.
So it's like now, like when I look around, like the world is moving with me, like the Pimax 8K problem.
That's a bit surprising. Although this is one of those experiences Robin wanted you to see, and we haven't tested it beforehand. So
wow, this okay. But let's apart from the tracking, apart from the let's talk about what I see in terms of the visual quality. Yeah. So in terms of the visual quality, this is definitely incredible. Yeah, this is without a doubt like a huge step up from the Pimax Crystal. It's super sharp. Absolutely, this looks good. In terms of FOV, also without a doubt, this is really good. This is without a doubt something that you will enjoy.
Now, have in mind the 50 ppd lenses will provide another 20 degrees field.
But you know what? Even this, for me personally, okay, this is already like so much better than the Crystal Light. Yes, this is nice. Yeah. This is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, as you may know, it has a replaceable optical engine, so that's it's basically like a module below here, which you pop out, then you can switch it to either or from the 57 ppd engine to the 50 ppd with a slightly wider field of view, and then also the upcoming MicroOLED module.
Yeah. So
with pancake lenses.
So this is without a doubt like the headset that I want. If the tracking, not the tracking, it's more like the it's a distortion problem. Yeah,
we got to check out some other experience. It might be that it's
like the whole world is moving with me. Like that's
okay.
Yeah, that's not good. But
this is something we can try on the other machines with other simulators like DCS or Air Car or anything.
Right. Yeah.
But then hopefully fixes it, because I haven't seen that on the other machines. So the brightness is hard to tell now, but the brightness is way brighter. You can tell that
it's
in
like,
the simulator.
Like the visual quality is just exactly there. Well, it looks good. Like the colors look beautiful. The darks look dark. Absolutely. Wow. It's the brightness is there. Probably you can show me like a brighter image later.
We're gonna run some DCS on the other PC, which shows you like daylight.
Yeah.
A lot of bright, like a bright scenario.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Resolution FOV is also there. It's just like it has like now distortions. So I would like to directly get a second opinion from Marco.
Marco, right.
Who's behind the scenes. So I'm going to switch now with Marco. Good.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, great. Now I can see here through the Pimax Crystal Super. Hi, Martin.
Hi.
It's so nice to see you.
It is great to see you.
Oh man. So yes, this is a new device.
Yeah.
You have changed, like Sebastian already have tested and seen the housing, and it feels light. It feels like the Crystal Light, What about like the weight? Is it reduced or the same as the
weight
light?
is reduced. Yeah, it's not as light as the crystal light.
Okay.
It's all because of the more sophisticated lenses, the whole optical engine, which is replaceable.
Okay.
That also adds a little bit to the weight.
Okay.
But other than that, it's like 30-something% smaller in size.
Yeah, that's good.
The weight, I don't have the exact numbers. That also depends if you're using the DMS or the deluxe modular audio strap. Or speakers, or these, which are the standard ones included. But yeah, it's a way more compact device, like still providing a wider field of view than the crystal and the crystal light.
Cool, very cool. Yes, like the face cushions or the cushions are like we know from Pimax.
Yeah, the back cushions, the side cushions are basically the same.
Okay,
the strap
great.
is also slightly modified to just be compatible with the Crystal Super, but it's mainly in the front where the headrest or like the
eye relief, right? Okay.
Right.
Yeah, nice.
And the adjustment here for the eye relief is over here. It's very easy to just push it forward and backwards.
That's good. Okay, cool.
Especially if you wear glasses and so, it's really nice.
It's
to
very
just
important.
Move it
But, okay, I will try it now.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
Let's jump in.
Let's just talk a little bit about my opinion about the Pimax Crystal. You've seen my live stream, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where I've unboxed and set up the Pimax Crystal. And for me, the Crystal was back there really the sharpest device.
Yeah.
Like the picture quality was very good.
Yeah, the king of clarity, right?
King of clarity, yeah, right. And I was very excited that you have announced like 6 or 7 months ago the Crystal Light. So it was the first time I've seen like, hello Ing, how are you doing?
Good.
Come on and join us.
And I remember the like situation when you, Sebastian, you gave me like the Crystal Light. Wow, it's so light.
Yeah.
And it's the same here. It feels good.
Yeah.
But
and
now
it also feels smaller. That's a big thing.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Get into it.
Now I will get.
He's so excited.
Yeah, but I need it. It's like the standard roundup. Yeah, you have to watch the headset.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Good. Yes. Now I'm in the Crystal Super here, and I see the picture for the first time. The picture clarity, the picture quality. And at first, yes, Sebastian, the world moves with me. So this is something I won't judge now, because I know this is always like the exhibition thing, something's not working, nobody knows why. I know that by myself. So that's okay. I don't think that the Crystal Super will forever have this problem now when I move.
No, definitely. I do suspect it's because of the Moss 2. I personally didn't spend any time at all with it. We set it up just now.
It's okay.
That was on a request from higher up.
And
they wanted us to test this first, and then we move on to other simulators.
Okay, so yes, the picture quality itself is very good. To be honest, I would need a direct comparison, an A/B comparison to the Crystal Light.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, the quality is very good, but I'm not sure if I see now a better display.
Yeah.
Because the Crystal Light was already very good.
Yeah. The moment you go back to the Crystal or the Crystal Light,
that
that's when you realize.
Maybe we should do it later.
The first thing that hits you is the brightness levels, which are just insane on this headset. Once the environment allows for the full brightness, like in simulators or outdoor areas. This is more like a dimmed, like we're in the woods, dark woods right now, so it's not really the best case scenario for showing off the brightness.
Yeah.
But in terms of sharpness, that's the resolution. The number itself doesn't make it justice. I think it's such a huge difference from the previous generation.
Okay. Yes, I'm very excited to the A/B comparison.
Yeah.
So I feel like the distortion profile is not 100% correct. It's not always only like the thing Sebastian just said, with when I'm moving. It just feels a little bit off to my eyes.
Yeah, they're still fine adjusting that as well. And I've been here for 2 days in Vegas. We already tried like 3 different firmwares, and they're coming up with new ones. Like they have a new one coming up tonight. So it's still being worked on. It's just the final adjustments, basically.
Okay.
We had the same issues, so to say, with the Crystal, with the 8KX.
Yeah.
Like upon the shipments, I'm pretty sure it's going to be sorted out. It's
That would be
minor
important.
stuff. We have
Good.
pretty good engineers taking care of that.
Good. Okay. So what I also like recognize is like a little bit of like a Mura effect, or maybe a little bit. I think I can see the pixels like a screen door effect. But it doesn't make any sense to me because of the high pixel density, right?
Okay.
So I'm not sure if this is a problem with the game now, or if it's just as I see it.
Well, Mura was actually a bigger problem a couple of months back when we had the earlier versions of those 30-40 panels. Right now we have almost eliminated it. We're still working on it. There's going to be some software solution that further improves it. It's actually not only us having this problem. There are other, let's say, competitors or industry.
The king of Mura is like Sony with the PSVR 2.
Yeah, I'm not going to name any other companies, but I know it is a panel problem, but it can be solved almost completely.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that, to be honest. So you would say it can be solved completely?
Almost. I would say almost. And also,
yeah, you're right.
It is also from batch to batch. They are getting better and better. Those panels. I've seen the evolution of those panels. I mean, it's the same panel but new batches, and they're just getting better. So I guess in a couple of months from now or so, it's going to be completely gone from those. I hope so, at least.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're still working on software solutions to fix that. It's it might just be visible like in very bright areas. We're gonna test another sample in a moment in DCS, and I think you're gonna make make up your mind of what you think of it.
So strange to talk to you when you're in front of me, but I cannot see you. Yeah.
No, don't worry, I see you.
Okay.
You can always double knock in the headset and you get like a pass-through. Yeah, I don't know if they might have disabled it right now just for the moment because
it would be better.
Because people just knock it in.
Okay, what are we going to see next?
Next up, I think we're gonna jump over to the other computer at the back of you. Good. Are we still on air or are we? Yeah, we just keep on going. That's great.
Just keep it running now. It's easier.
Yeah, why not? Why not? We're not cutting out anything.
Oh man, Martin, you're doing such a great job, Martin.
Really?
Really. Like to talk to you, it's so confident.
There we go.
What is it? Aircraft?
No, it's Air Car.
Air Car, yes, I know it.
And,
I know it from a roadshow, I think, from you.
Yeah. It's a perfect demo because it shows off the sharpness, the details, especially at far distance also. There is a gamepad we just simply attached so you can control it like that.
A DualSense?
Yeah, DualSense.
Okay, I will adjust it.
Use the trigger buttons to move forward.
Good. Where is the thing here, is it?
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Okay. Oh yes, it would be good if you check the IPD.
We can check the IPD as well, of course. Yeah, I mean, this won't be a problem once we start to ship these things because of course it's driven by eye tracking, it's automatic IPD adjustment, but not today, which it's CES, it's always like, what am I doing? Where are we right now? There we go. I don't like these mouses we're using, but we got to deal with them now. Okay, so your IPD was 64.3, right?
Yeah, 64.3, yeah.
And
yeah.
Once we have that automatic IPD sorted out, it's going to work just like on the Crystal.
Sure.
With the TO eye tracking.
Okay.
Okay, so the gamepad is here. And I'm just going to remove the, there you go.
Woo, okay. Oh. Motion sickness deluxe for me. But yes, the tracking problem is not in this demo here. So it's just a thing there, back there.
Yeah, I definitely believe that the game we used, Moss 2, is not correctly configured. There might be some issue with the Crystal Super as of now. While a lot of other things, I've been testing maybe like 30, 40 games with the Crystal Super. I haven't seen that issue specifically.
Okay, so I can definitely say you have to work on the profiles, on the lens profiles. So when I move my head, the geometric changes.
Okay.
Like I can see now. So do you see the screen here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it in front
So
of me.
there's the right screen where the local time is, right?
Yeah.
And when I move my head to the right, all of the cockpit is stretched out at the edge of the screen.
Okay.
So I know that you can change it, but in this state, it's not perfect.
Yeah, we've done so many minor adjustments the past few days, and there might be something we missed out on, and I'm pretty confident it's going to be improved. Like tomorrow, basically. Maybe like the 2 days from now, you won't see it anymore. So
okay, got it.
we have like a full team back in Shanghai working on
That's good.
the stuff we point out like for every hour we're here.
Whoa! So the game runs very smoothly. This feels very good.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people tend to believe that the Crystal Super requires like a 5080 or something, like the RTX, the new generation of headsets, which is not actually true. In some occasions, it's basically the same resolution, the same performance, because the resolution, the rendered resolution, is not that magically much higher than we used on the Crystal and Crystal Light. Also, we can use dynamic foveated rendering. We can use, let's say, in DCS we have the quad views. There's so many ways to improve the performance.
Yeah.
With specifically the Crystal Super, what I really like about it, like I can decrease the resolution to something like 2,800. 28 something times 28 something, which is basically like the HP reverb resolution, and it still looks amazing. It still looks super sharp, and that is because of the panel resolution, the lack of screen door effect, the lack of pixels.
Okay.
Or visible pixels.
So, let's sum up my opinion here, my first impression. So, yes, Mura is a thing. It's not super heavy. So, when you say you can almost fix it, it would be great. And in this demo, I can see like a little bit of vertical scan lines, to be honest. I think that is a problem with SteamVR, as many headsets have this problem. I think that's something with SteamVR. I'm not sure, I'm not like an engineer, but I can observe things very good. And I can observe vertical scan lines in the past here. And this feels sometimes that the panel resolution is not as high as it is. I mean, like, what did you say? 57 ppd, right?
57 ppd, right?
It's very high.
And it's running at basically the full resolution.
Okay.
Actually, almost. I think we were like 0.85 or something.
Yeah, okay.
Just because to maintain the full frame rate, it's really not noticeable. I mean, the small resolution decrease we do in some games.
Okay, but the important thing I would say now is the picture clarity itself, or let's say the quality, that's a better word. The picture quality is great, definitely. I have to do the A/B comparison to the Crystal Light.
Yeah, definitely.
And but now when you give me the set, how's the picture quality? It's great, of course.
Yeah.
The brightness is great. I can see everything. But I mean, this is also like with the Crystal Light the case, right? It's not like the Crystal Light wasn't like a not sharp headset, right?
Right.
So yes.
I'm going to talk to my colleagues over there. They have two 4080 laptops set up on the other side. I think they're running the same application, one with Crystal Light and one with the Crystal Super.
Oh, that would be great.
And then you can just go side by side and just check it out, and you'll see the brightness difference, you'll see the resolution difference, and all of that.
But
and then meanwhile you're testing that, I might just jump over here, start off DCS.
I want someone to see this.
Sure.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sure.
We're still running, right? Cool. Oh. So I think you really need like a reference, like between the crystal light and to really understand the difference, because it's easy to get like very, you know, like you get used to it so quickly.
Got it. So we're going to check AB very soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you hear me still? Yeah. Just leave it running. Leave everything running. Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Good.
Perfect.
So I'm going to check out now more of the binocular overlap, which I always love to check out, and also the distortion that I saw before. Let's see if it's still there.
Yep.
And all the good stuff.
We might need to recenter your view here.
Oh, yeah, and it's now 64 millimeters. Yeah, we have around the same. Yeah.
You want me to change it? I can.
No, I'm fine. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's.
Okay, I'll try to.
So yeah.
There we go. That's
Okay.
the center, I think.
So I also want to comment a bit more on the comfort as compared to the crystal light, because I'm using the crystal light like a lot right now. Still, it's oh, thank you.
There we go. Trigger buttons to throttle and stuff.
It's my daily driver for flight sims. So yeah, I can see the difference to the crystal light in terms of clarity, but the crystal light is still a very good headset.
Indeed.
So I do see a difference. I do see it is sharper. Yeah, it is sharper. And in terms of brightness, this is supposed to be brighter than the light as well, right?
Oh yeah, it's way better. You're gonna see that in other experiences.
Okay, good. But also here, the contrast also look good here with the blacks and the bright neon lights. This is always a good demo for sure. So yeah, in terms of the visual clarity and the brightness, this is for sure a winner. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I really love what I see here for this.
This demo also shows off a lot of the local dimming functionalities.
Okay.
Which adds up for for the very dark blacks or dark areas, while it still pops out the bright areas by dimming out zones, and the amount of zones is basically the double compared to the crystal and crystal light.
Okay.
So you get a more precise local dimming.
Okay, but unfortunately the distortion profile is not good.
Yeah, it's still as I said, it's still being configured.
Yeah, I trust that you can like correct it, but right now it's like, okay, like if I move it, just like Marco said, like the geometry is changing.
Yeah, that's something. I mean, you're like a professional, and you are a professional when it comes to this. So you see that instantly.
Yeah,
a lot of people haven't even noticed this.
Yeah, no, but this is
I
like
can tell it's there, and we are improving, and it's vastly better than it was like a month ago, even. So.
Okay, I totally trust you, but right now this is like I would not want to use it.
Okay.
With this, it will make me feel sick. But I trust that you could improve it, for sure. I mean, yeah, it just needs calibrations for sure. Yeah, so let me comment on the binocular overlap, the MRTV binocular overlap.
It's important as well.
It's important. It's super important. So there is binocular overlap, which is good.
Should be.
Yeah. There's like other headsets that really have way less, but it's unfortunately it's not like, oh wow, I have like a great binocular overlap here. So I would say it is probably on par with the crystal light. So it's not something that I would point out as, okay, you have to get this now for the binocular overlap.
If I'm not wrong here, I think it's about like 10 degrees or something wider, the binocular over in total.
Compared to the light?
Yeah, I mean, according to the test I made earlier back in Shanghai.
Okay.
And yeah, so it is larger.
Yeah.
But of course, there are limitations to how much you can extend that.
Yeah, of course.
Especially since the full field of view is 120 degrees with the 57 PBD lenses.
I'm trying to get a bit more now, if I'm going as close as possible.
Yeah, have you tried adjusting the eye relief from one side to another?
Am I as close as possible now? How can I check it?
Yes, it looks this way. Yeah. Yeah, now he's pushing it out. No, wait. I think this is as close as you can get.
Okay.
There we go.
So yeah, It's like if I would have to review this, I would say it's for me it's acceptable. So I'm very sensitive for this. So yeah, it's not something that where I would say like, oh no, I cannot use it. So I can accept it. But I can also tell it's not perfect, obviously, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
I guess nothing is perfect at launch, or I mean before launch even.
Yeah, right. It's okay. It's not a showstopper like other headsets. That's good. And together with the nice clarity and the good colors, this is definitely what I want to use.
Yeah.
Once the Distortion is gone, then it's like a really nice candidate.
Yeah. And
for simmers.
For those who don't know, I mean, it does include controllers, of course. It's 6 degree of freedom, inside-out tracking. You will be able to use a Lighthouse faceplate, which will come out later, so you can use base stations and let's say Valve Index controllers or whatever, whichever are compatible. But yeah, we're still working on the inside-out tracking to further improve it.
So
if you want to play like regular Half-Life
Alyx, is it as strong as possible now?
Say again?
I'm just trying here. Also, there's still like inertia. Like when I do this here, the thing will want to still keep on moving. Yeah. So now I have the pass-through. I have a black-white pass-through now. I see you now.
Oh.
I don't see the game anymore.
Oh yeah, you have to knock twice, I guess.
Ah yeah, okay. Yeah, like this. It's like. So there's still
you feel
inertia.
like a bubble or something? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like FOV.
He's a tough one, you know. He sees it all. But yeah, it's
that's,
good.
That's our job, right?
It's great input. I can tell.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, FOV. It's good. It's probably a bit more than the Quest 3. Like I'm very close now. Yeah, it's more than the Quest 3. Yeah, and it has a nicer. Like a shape of the FOV than the Quest 3 as well.
Right.
So yeah.
I mean, I would be surprised if you don't get less. I mean, if you would get less than like 180 degrees horizontally.
Yeah.
So it's depending on the IPD and the eye shape and the face shape, it can vary a couple of degrees, but you will definitely get like at least maybe 116 degrees horizontally.
Okay.
I get close to 20 myself. 120, of course.
So I'm just wondering, like for fast-paced games, okay, it went into pass-through again.
Yeah.
Like this, there is this inertia. Like
okay.
It is the thing is like.
You mean comfort-wise that the whole headset is bobbling?
The whole headset is moving on my head.
Okay.
Like when I do this, it's like.
Did you strap the?
Shaking. Yeah, it's very strong.
Okay.
I have it now very strong on my head.
Yeah.
But the thing is still moving around. So when I do this, I would like activate the pass-through.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
No, here's the. I mean, it's hard to fight the laws of physics. I mean, it's
it's still
not weightless. It's always going to wobble a little bit when you move your head.
I also feel pressure on my nose actually right now.
Oh, you do? Maybe you are too close right now. That's the thing.
I think I'm very close now. Yeah,
because
I
do pushed
feel
you
it
all the way to. If you like add some relief.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. You can just turn it yourself. The knob.
Where is it?
The knob is over here, and then you. Yeah. There you go. Now you're getting closer.
Oh, no, I want the other direction. I want it further. Ah, yeah.
There you
go. Yeah, when I put it further now, that's better.
I have a big
here
nose as well, so I know. Usually I push it out.
That's better. Now I don't feel the pressure on the nose anymore, which is good.
Yeah, the good thing is that you barely lose any field of view at all doing this. It's not like you're sacrificing 10 degrees or something just by moving out a little bit. It's still maintaining, basically, more or less maintaining the exactly same field of view.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like colors look good. Like the darks are really good. I would love to see something more bright now.
Yeah. The comparison, A/B comparison between the Crystal Light and the Crystal Super, it's a very bright scenario. It's software which they have developed on their own. It's some of our partners here. So let's try that out.
Hello. You just saw me the first time after 5 minutes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
How about my face?
It's very bad.
Okay.
You look like a VR guy.
Yeah, I'm a VR guy.
Yeah, we used to
When
see
I
it
die,
this
I will
way.
have this marked, branded into my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Man,
Cool.
you're doing such a great job, man. Wow, really? Just to let you know.
I
Just let
think-
everyone know.
No, I mean, as a whole team, I mean,
Yeah,
Pimax
of
is
course.
really.
pushing,
We're
they're pushing.
struggling from time to time.
Yeah.
We've had so many issues in the past, and we're still
Right.
having issues today. I mean, nothing comes automatically
I know,
being
I know.
perfect.
Yeah,
So-
but it's like there's lots of potential for this one. Once
Definitely.
once the distortion profile is good,
Yeah.
then it should be pretty nice.
I think it's important that someone is pushing the boundaries
Yeah,
of.
no, it's great.
Especially for
we're-
simulator
We're
people.
happy that you guys are here.
Yeah.
So, do we still have
Likewise.
something to test out now?
Yes, definitely. Let's go over to the other side. They have that A/B comparison
perfect.
between the light and the super.
Let's do it.
Guys,
Yeah.
are we ready to run the demos? So maybe we can run the Crystal Light first, and then we
Yeah.
move over to the Crystal Super.
The chess game.
Yeah. Sebastian wanted to
Yeah,
try
same
first the
scenario, same everything, like
same scenario,
basically.
same light setting, and
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot the microphone.
So same light setting, same software, same laptops. It's a 4090 laptop.
Okay.
Here with the Crystal and here with the Super, and our software meshloader.com, where you can instantly load 3D models and do design
perfect.
reviews in VR.
Great.
Yeah, come here, Sebastian.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think
So this is the Crystal Light, it seems. Yeah. Also a very nice headset that I use very often. I have my own microphone. Yes.
I'm gonna stand here just in case. So you can, if you want to say
Crystal
something,
Light.
if you want to introduce the software a little bit more.
Oh, the light is also pretty nice. yeah, Marco, you're right. It's also a very nice headset. But you will see, this does not look as clear, but also very, very good. It's like not like a super huge difference. It's still very good, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, okay. So this is the light. I see a chess board,
Yeah.
which looks good, basically. And yeah,
I'll give you the controllers.
Okay. And
I'm gonna stand closer here so we can take it.
I
Yeah.
have to chess mate in how many moves?
Yeah, you can
So-
grab the model here and with a
the whole
yeah,
model,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, exactly.
Ah,
You
yeah.
can scale it by pushing your hands wider and further. And what is the software about? It's about doing really quick design reviews for designers in the automotive industry, in the building industry, and
Meshloader.com.
meshloader.com. You don't need any model preparation. The license is $79 per month, so $1,000 a year, and you can do it all by yourself. You don't need a VR studio, because we are doing this for 10 years, and our customer said, come on guys, we don't want to pay you anymore. Do a software, we can do it by ourselves.
Great. We have to make a discussion about this.
Yeah.
We're going to have a whole interview about
Yeah.
Meshloader.com.
Yeah,
Looking
we
forward
will
to
do it.
So
Anyway.
okay, I'm
Here in Crystal Light,
okay.
now
This was the Crystal Light.
over there in Super.
Okay.
Cool. And then I want you to go back once again to the light.
Okay.
I think that is an important step
This
to.
one, this one now we know it, and now it's our Reinhard, yeah, from the community.
oh, hello! I'm getting a free massage here.
Yeah, exactly. Here from MRTV.
Oh,
incredible.
very nice. I like it. I like it. Just give
Yeah.
me 1 second because I need to.
Are we running this at full resolution right now, or?
Right now, we're running at 75% resolution.
Okay. I guess we want to maintain like the full
I just have
frame
to
rate.
Have a look if the brightness is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And it's set to 90 hertz. The Crystal Super is currently running at 90.
Do you want to set your IPD right?
Yeah, 64. 64. Yeah. So in terms of okay, great. Yeah. In terms of the form factor, there's no question. This is nicer.
Just a moment.
Let me just. Can you hold this again for a moment? Sorry. Okay. It's now better. Again, the sound. Okay. Yeah. So form factor, I like it definitely. So let's see how much brighter it is. Yeah. I have a bigger head, it seems. Oh,
eye relief
oh, here we go. Yes.
eye relief is Titan.
Yeah, it is way brighter. It is,
Told you.
it's way brighter. But I have to admit it. Now I see it also here with the very white. There is Mura, right, Marco? Here in the black, obviously I didn't see it, but here I see there is some inconsistencies for the panels. Oh yes.
I mean, the devices
I'm gonna
are
just strap the
rocked
cable.
very hard.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can tell you this.
Sorry. There we go.
Yes. Okay.
Sometimes aggressive with the device.
Okay. Can I also see the model? I also want to. Yeah, it's the brightness difference is without a doubt like. Can I now move it? No, I can't.
How about the clarity in comparison?
Yes. It
Edge
is.
sharpness, like
Yeah, it is sharper. Yeah, I can tell it. But I do see more Mura now here. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a very Mura intense
This is-
environment.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
really
it's
like okay,
totally like
it's
white
basically
background.
white.
Yeah.
So in this environment you can see the Mura quite a lot. It's not PSVR bad, but yes, it's not no denying here's Mura now. Yeah, but without doubt it is brighter. Okay, but on this model I also see less of a. I see more of the missing binocular overlap for some reason.
missing
Is it-
binocular.
yeah, like
You
less.
mean-
I see less. I see there's something wrong on the left here. Yeah, it's not as good as the other one was.
It should be 90%.
Yeah, but for some reason it feels a bit different than the other headset. Yeah.
There might be
Anyways,
some variation
yeah,
because this is still pre-production.
I know. I
sound.
totally. This is not mass production.
Yeah.
This is like
No, it's not
a
mass
DVT or something. It's like a.
Yeah.
It's not there. But yeah, okay. But it's brighter. It is brighter.
No, it's important to point out because
70% of the resolution right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool. And now I go back again once more to just see it, and then we put Marco in it again, and then I just say thanks for showing this off.
I'll just we gotta fire up the
okay.
the DCS.
Yeah. Genau. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bitte? Ja, gut. Ja, ja, okay. Das war.
It might take a moment until the DCS is up and running because we have another
Yeah.
media testing.
Okay.
The
rig or there?
yeah, over there. No, in the rig we have the crystal light set up with the
Okay.
DCS. As
So
of today.
yeah, this is really not.
Once
This
we
is
have
not as
it
bright.
configured completely,
This is
then
not.
we can. Oh, sorry.
This is definitely not as bright, but also actually pretty good. Like really, like there's less Mura here in the crystal light now in this model. Yeah, and a very similar binocular overlap.
I'll
But
do the same
this
again.
one had some problems. This Super, I don't know. There was something wrong with the overlap. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now we put Marco inside again. Hello there.
Oh, that's
Michael-
Tyrell Wood.
Exactly. Mike.
There you go.
Sure looks like it.
They're all running around with cameras and fancy guys, right?
So let's do it like 5 minutes or so.
Very zoomed in with the 50 millimeters.
Okay, now I will test out the Crystal Light. I'm very excited for this test now, because I just said in the Crystal Super it looks sharp, but the Crystal Light was also sharp, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay, this is like just a demo environment.
No, it's not a demo environment. It's actually a real use case from a designer from a chessboard, and he's using our software to do design reviews
Yeah.
pretty fast in VR.
Okay.
So I give you the controllers. 1 second.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Yep.
Yeah, you can grab it,
yeah.
you can scale it.
Good. Yeah. Okay. But actually the chessboard is not as sharp in the texture, right?
Yeah.
But the
He focused more on the figures
Right.
by designing,
yeah. Okay.
but have a close look at the figures.
Yeah.
This is what I'm really proud of, the texture import. You get, getting all these reflection maps, the normal maps in, and This is just by instantly clicking on it without model preparation.
Ah, cool.
And
Yeah, they look really very good. Very good.
And we worked over 5 years for the whole import, for the whole stuff.
Okay. Nice job. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Cool.
It looks good. Definitely.
Yeah, now try the same scenario with the Super.
Okay.
I take the controllers, 1 second.
Thank you.
Dankeschön.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. So the brightness level was here on 100%.
100%. 100%,
Okay.
yeah.
And does it run on full native res?
No, I think it's 75% or so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it's a laptop, you know. Our customers are business user. They need mobile systems, PCVR mobile with a 4090 laptop and a Crystal. And for our business customers, this is the perfect setup.
Okay, that makes sense. So what about the next laptop? How much render resolution will we have with the Super now?
Reinhard, how much resolution do we have? 70% or 75?
With the Crystal Super, we have 75%.
75%. And let's see here, I'm not sure if we switched anything, but I think it's also 70%.
60%.
60%, sorry.
The funny thing is...
Rainer, let's say hello. Nice to meet you.
Sorry, I'm like in a
sure.
Super business
in the tunnel,
mode.
yeah, right.
The funny thing is that the Super seems to work better than the Crystal Light.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is really funny. And I don't know, actually I don't know why
That's
this
the
is...
Pimax magic. Sometimes it is.
Because yesterday we had some problems with the performance, so we decided to lower the resolution to 60%. But with the Super we have 75% and it's running better.
Okay.
So it's the same laptops.
Great. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to point out that because of course when I compare to headset it's important that the render resolution is on par. But yeah, the lower panel with the Crystal Light has a lower render resolution in terms of the multiplier than now the higher clarity headset. So it's a bit of a mixed feeling now. But I mean, I can. Yeah, okay.
Running right now with
4332 by 4384 pixels. Good. Yeah, so I'm now excited to see the Mura, as you just told. Yeah. To be honest, I want to know more about like how you can solve the Mura problem. Sorry, as as Pimax, for example. So I'm not an engineer, of course not, but I'm very interested to know more about it. Maybe we can find out later.
So what is the problem now?
Now the problem is, it's like the exhibition thing. Like the software isn't working anymore, the chess software. But I think we will give a few seconds.
Slicing error because of lack of internet connection.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Would you say that you can solve it in like 60 seconds? Yeah? Okay, great. Because we are a little bit in a hurry because of other appointments. Cool. Yeah, but maybe we can use the time now to show off this nice booth. Pimax, I give you credit for this. It's very good. I mean, look at those like PCs, or look at these towers. They look so good here. Very nice. And yes, we have so many racing and flying rigs we can like test out here. So for an exhibition, it's very good made. This one looks good. That remembers me about a racing motion rig which I've tested in the past. Wow. Oh, and they have the SimuCube pedals there. They are so great. The best pedals in the world. Nice. So, Pimax did a great job about the booth here. Cool.
We're not demoing it today, but it's the MicroOLED.
Wow. The MicroOLED.
So we can
First time in the wild.
we can compare it to the QLED 57 PPD.
Cool.
It's fully working, but we're not super happy with the distortion profile yet.
Yeah.
So we did bring it. Yeah.
That's cool. Nice. So the rest is the same, right? It's just. Can you show how the module is changed? Can how this works? Okay, so it goes down. Cool. Oh, and this looks good also. Nice.
Yeah. Before you guys did the demo,
Yeah.
this one was in that headset, so
Yeah.
both work. To swap it, just need to restart the software.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And then you have the new serial number and firmware and so on. Everything is on it or here, the firmware and so on.
There's some on the headset.
Yeah.
This one I'm not sure. There's some here.
Yeah.
Because Prime is on the headset, not the optical engine.
What is Prime?
You guys know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's the QLED. It's the one you tried.
Yeah, right.
And
The other one is
MicroOLED.
it's very light. It's super light.
Yeah.
Super light.
Really. Super light. Cool. Yeah. Thank you that you have shown us this. How this works. Great. Cool. Okay. Yes. Unfortunately, this does not work now. We are running. Yeah. It's okay.
Update right now. Oh, okay.
We are running. Yeah.
It was really bright. It was
Okay.
really
Yes.
lots of Murat.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
Not sure
That's
why
good.
it's not coming in. Yeah, you can just put it on. Hopefully the lenses are still clean, otherwise you have the tissue there.
Oh, looks good.
People tend to forget how important it is to actually clean the lenses. How you can interact with the gamepad here.
Yeah, okay, now I can see how bright it is. This is good. So here I can really tell this is pretty bright, yes.
I don't know if you're recentered right now. There you
Yeah,
go.
okay. Oh yeah, wow. This looks good, yes.
As I said, it can still be
bright.
improved, especially where there are still some minor jagged edges, some here and there, but that can be further improved with either a higher resolution or better settings for the quad views.
Okay, like the visuals are really incredible, like absolutely, but I cannot use it. When I move my head, like the whole thing moves with me like crazy.
Oh, you mean the distortion
Distortions,
profile?
yeah,
Okay.
it's like yes.
Yeah,
It looks it's a fantastic picture, but it's
seem to be
unusable.
hypersensitive to that thing, I guess.
No, I am sensitive. I can see it, but it's like this is like so obvious. Yeah, it looks like the brightness is super good. Like really, this is definitely better than Crystal Light. The resolution also, I can tell it's better. You have more FOV. Like right now, the overlap is acceptable. Like Crystal, I would say. So yeah, I would. Yeah, if the distortions are gone, I would absolutely use it.
Yeah, it's all about just it's minor adjustment, minor calibration of the distortion profiles and the all those values to determine the axis of the.
I totally understand it. You will still like totally calibrate it right. It's early now. This is not a mass production unit, so I can understand it.
Yeah, I mean
So-
the units won't change much except for it's going to be mass produced. There are a couple of things that are going to be improved. Still, the top strap is going to be improved a little bit to make it less fragile, so to say.
Yeah.
The knobs might get a little bit better, but
Okay.
other than that, I mean, the optical engine is more or less finished, except for the software part, which is
Okay,
still being
great.
worked on.
I also quickly want Marco to have a look at it because of the brightness, so that we both have the same, and then
Yeah, absolutely.
and then we're gonna finish it. So just comment on this.
DCS?
DCS, yeah.
Rest the same, right?
Sorry, it's
Rest is the same.
Yeah, the rest is the same. I actually did not adjust your IPD this time. I think it's at 66 for the moment. I should put it on 64 again, right?
Yeah.
Because there was another visitor here a moment ago. He used 64, 66 I mean. But that's just a minor adjustment. I'll just put you in front.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, it is really bright. It is.
You know, brightness also brings out the sharpness, the clarity.
Yeah, you're right.
The more brightness you get, the more possible brightness you get. I mean, we're not talking about a bleached out image where things are just too bright or overexposed. It's all about the peak brightness levels. Where it's supposed to be bright or super bright, it's going to be super bright.
Can I control the aircraft?
You can with the gamepad, unfortunately only, as of now. You should be able to, use the left joystick to just...
Yeah, that's fine. Wow.
I mean, when it comes to the cockpit gauges and all the instrument panels, it's basically as good as it gets, I would say.
So yeah, you should have shown us this demo first.
Yeah,
as you know,
that was my plan.
Right? But sometimes life is different. Yeah.
No, I mean, we were supposed to show this to begin with, and then the station was not ready.
Yeah. Wow, it looks really, really good, and now I got completely motion synced.
You're upside down.
Okay.
It's flying like Top Gun, you
but
know, like
exactly. So it was really, really sharp, and combined with the brightness, you're right with that. Yeah, that the brightness combined with the sharpness
it
gets
adds up.
even more sharpness.
Yeah, it's like kind of like multiplies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good demo.
Yeah, it is. I mean, these.
It was. Yeah, it was very critical and important.
Yeah, it's we saved the best for the last, right?
Right.
No, we should have started with it definitely, but that's why I also want to put the Super over there for the other DCS demo, so people can actually tell.
Maybe we can do it in May when you show us the Dream Air. Maybe we can start then with DCS.
I hope so. Yeah, definitely.
Good.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
2 days later.
Hi, and welcome back to MRTV. Welcome back to CES 2025. I'm here with my friend Reviver.
Hey, Sebastian.
So how are you doing?
Great. We had a lot of people at the booth. We had Linus Tech Tips here a moment ago. And it's
even more important than MRTV, I must admit it.
You're almost at the same level now.
No.
And you're friends, I heard.
Not friends, but I said hello.
Yeah. So we've been doing some changes. The lab or the people at the lab back in Shanghai are working on the improvements. They're switching
of the distortion profile.
Yeah, distortion profile. They're doing some changes, and we have tested a couple. We have switched now to another version.
Okay.
Which is still probably not perfect.
Yeah, right.
But in my opinion and many others, it's better than before. So you see, like during the past 3 days, I think we have tried like 4 different distortion profiles.
Okay.
So it's really like happening,
right?
Really changing all the time, improving, and it's good that we got the feedback from you guys. Really, like
glad to hear that it helps a bit.
Exactly.
Not just unhappy feelings.
No, it's good. All input is good. We can only improve.
We know that, so that's why we give honest feedback, so that you will do improvements, and now probably other people will love it.
Sure.
Probably with you. So just to keep you updated again. We came here on the first day, and the distortion profile was quite off, and therefore that part we didn't like it. But we also said we believe that once the distortion profile is fixed, it's going to be an incredible headset. That was like the main message that we had for the first time. But of course, now after 3 days, and they've changed the distortion profile, we want to have a second look, and that's what we're doing right now. So I'm going to jump into this, Marco too as well later, and then let's see what it does.
Absolutely.
So let's go for it. Okay.
So we're going to run the digital combat simulator. One of the favorites here, actually. Even though it's not a motion rig, it's a next level setup. It's still one of the popular ones because this really shows the clarity and the sharpness of the headset, of course. Yeah. I might need to adjust this one. I'm not sure if you want it higher up, lower down.
No, this is good.
And then also the eye relief if you want to adjust it, the knob on the top of the headset. I'm going to put you into flight. And let me just know when it's time to. Yeah, I'll just let you jump into it.
Yeah.
There's no throttle, so I'm just gonna put it on full throttle. You just have the joystick. Do I need to readjust you or something, like recenter you?
No, I'm very happy right now.
Cool.
Okay.
There we go.
So this is really the better demo here, DCS. It's so friggin' bright. It is so bright. It's really it's absolutely breathtaking. So I do see that, yeah, these are the XR4 panels, but with a better binocular overlap. You know, I cannot use the XR4 because it has a bad binocular overlap. Here I have the same panels now, but with a better binocular overlap. So this is like an impressive demo. This looks really, really good.
Yeah, it's just a digital combat simulator, standard aircraft.
Yeah.
It's nothing fancy, but it becomes fancy almost with that clarity.
Well, this is really something else. This is like the best demo. Like, yeah, you need to see this. So like this, compared to the Crystal Light, it's a definite improvement. There's absolutely no question about it. Wow, this is really amazing. Yeah,
we could further remove all the jagged edges, basically the last ones, which you can actually see if we just added some FSR, some anti-aliasing or something. But we're not. It's running without AA. It's just pure resolution, and it's not even full resolution. We still want to maintain the frame rate.
Okay. Oh, it looks friggin' gorgeous.
And
it looks friggin' gorgeous.
Also, I have to point this out. It's really important, actually. A lot of people might be curious. What are we running this on? This rig is actually a Radeon AMD 17900 XTX.
Okay.
So it's not an NVIDIA graphic card. It's not an RTX 4090, 4080. It's AMD. I mean, it's the top tier AMD card, right? Yes. But it still runs flawlessly, no issues, no problems whatsoever so far. And so it's a good proof of concept, I guess, that it actually supports it.
Wow, it's absolutely real, and the brightness and the resolution. Yeah. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, you mentioned about Mura also.
Yeah,
I remember.
I'm going to comment on this very soon.
Cool.
So but first let's talk about the distortion. So first of all, yeah, in this demo, it's the pupil swim is basically not there anymore. It's a completely different thing as compared to the first demo that you gave me with the Moss. Hey, remember?
Yeah.
It's like it's here. There's basically no world moving with me. That's not here.
Yeah, I knew something was off in the beginning.
Yeah, that was completely off. Yeah. It was like what? Yeah. But here, no. So okay.
I'm not saying it's perfect
No, we're getting to this as well because there is still distortion. You know, like there is still lens distortion. So for spherical lenses, yes, you have to find the distortion sweet spot, which I am right now. But when I move my head, it's still not like a perfect profile. That I must say.
We're aware of that, yeah.
Yeah, I know. But it's truly, it's way better than what I've seen on the first day. It's not comparable at all. Yeah, but when I'm doing these kind of motions here, we do have we still have distortions.
Like a wobble effect, or more like a rolling shutter or something.
The geometry just changes when I do this here. It will like bend and do all kind of funny things. So it's still not perfect, but I believe for the standard user, that's already impressive. You know, like the normal user probably won't see it, but I see it, of course, since I'm doing this every day.
Yeah. So, I can tell you, I mean, you are a pro, you've done this for quite many years.
This is what I'm doing.
Just like we.
Yeah, exactly.
I can tell you that most visitors, I would say like 8 or 9 out of 10, they never see any of these problems.
No. 9.9 out of 10 will not see it, because they don't look for it, you know? But if I'm doing these kind of things here, no, there is still distortions, but I am pretty sure that Pimax can indeed, you can resolve it. I'm pretty sure about it. So this is great that you did this.
So another thing, but now let me also unfortunately talk about the things that I also see right now. I see the same problems like in the XR4 with tiger stripes. That's how they call it in the XR4. So yeah,
it's slider, especially in that bright scenario. It's like incredibly bright. It's almost like blinding light.
Yeah, it's probably you maxed it out the brightness probably, right?
Yeah, it is maxed out right now.
That's why I can very clearly see like vertical stripes.
I actually decreased the gamma to 1.8 in digital combat simulator from 2.2
to make it go away. Yeah.
Just too, it was almost like making you blind. It's so bright. So the gamma has changed, but the brightness in the Pimax client is still at max.
Yeah. So these tiger stripes, it's like vertical lines where the lines are a bit darker, and yeah, that's what we also saw in the XR4. So it's the panel. It's simply the panel which has these kinds of problems, unfortunately. Yeah, and yeah, it has Mura and it has those tiger stripes. But for the bad panels of the XR4, because they also have some good ones, they even had like clouding where some parts were like much darker. And here you don't seem to have this problem on this model here.
Right.
But I do see the same problems. Yeah. Yeah, but for the standard user, they will probably only see how bright it is, the incredible clarity. Yes, it is sharper than the crystal light, that's for sure. It is way brighter. It's like you have to wear sunglasses. If you like to wear sunglasses in VR, this is your headset. It's really good.
Right.
So for the for the FOV, again, this is good. This is better than crystal. This is like, wow, you're beautiful. Like you say 120 degrees FOV, right? Yeah. And I believe that's true. I hope we can test it in a moment.
Yeah, but yeah, later. I try to set it up.
Yeah, later. Yeah. Let also Marco check it out.
Sure.
Later, but then we can do it. But yeah, it is good. It is good. Yeah, it's just I'm trying to find out about what kind of distortion is it.
He's really looking for it, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's what I'm doing.
That's
what I'm doing.
Yeah,
that's my job. So
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but it's way better than last time. So I can put everyone at ease out there who was a bit worried after my first test here. After our first test, yeah, the colors are super bright, super beautiful as well. The darks are incredibly dark. Yeah.
I'm not really worried about these things which are still not perfect.
Yeah, okay. We have seen it before, right? How Pimax can fix it.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad. I saw a lot of comments on your video in Reddit and such, and people just like thought it was like a disaster or something.
But it was.
They made it sound.
But it was. Unfortunately, like the Moss demo that I got, it was a disaster.
It was bad. The Moss demo, Moss 2.
Yeah, it was bad.
But yeah, so that's why I wanted to come back to try it again, check it out.
Of course.
I think a lot of people need to see this.
I will tell them. I will tell them. Yeah. I will tell them now that this is because really...
It's hard to describe, really. The sharpness, the clarity, the brightness.
Yeah, it's basically, really, like, this is now like how the XR4 could have been with a better binocular overlap, and you're giving it to people now, which is super great. You know, like I wanted the XR4 from Vario to be great, but it wasn't because of the binocular overlap. Now, with the Pimax Crystal Super, you can get this kind of clarity, but with a better binocular overlap.
Sure.
So yeah, that's good.
I don't like talking about other brands, and so we're all in the same industry.
But I can do it.
Actually, Vario representatives were here like not long ago, like 2 hours ago, which I really appreciate. I mean, they're also curious to see what we're up to.
Of course.
So I mean, they did a good job with the XR4. And we're here with our product, and I think there's room for everyone.
Of course.
Especially since they are out there for corporate use.
I totally agree with you that you as working for Pimax don't need to do that, but me as MRTV, I can compare you guys. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Whoa. This guy is too loud. Yeah, this I want to. This is so good. This is just so good. Yeah, good. I like it. I like it.
Cool. I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, I really like it. If the tiger stripes is the only thing now. Oh, I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down.
Yeah. There are some things that can be mapped to maybe not fully eliminate those stripes and the Mura, but it can be improved.
Okay.
That's also they did something with
Redemption.
on the 8KX. Sorry, say again?
I said redemption, like good.
Redemption.
Good again.
Cool.
Yeah, so...
Do you want to try it,
yeah,
Marco?
Yes, let me just give me one final say. So, yeah, I'm really happy to say that this has improved a lot to within a couple of days now. This is a way better profile. There was no more pupil swim, less distortion than before. Still not a perfect profile, unfortunately, but just like so much better. So much better. And this is how I would have hoped that the Crystal Super turns out, right? It's still the same problems of the XR4 panel, like the tiger stripes are there, but it is so much brighter, great resolution, and I'm sure lots of people will love it. Okay, let's go for Marco's test.
Okay, so now I'm in DCS here with the Crystal Super, and yeah, I can totally see the brightness again. This is a very good job they've done here with the brightness. So if you have ever complained about like too dim headset, get a Super. It's super bright. Actually, so Martin.
Yeah.
Like you have said you have changed the gamma and so on, right?
I decreased the gamma in game.
Yeah, okay.
Because I thought it was just too blinding when it was on default 2.2, so I changed it to 1.8.
It was even too blinding, right? Okay.
Yeah, and it's still very like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a very bright scenario. This is maybe one of the brightest demos you can run in DCS right now. It's daytime and it's.
Good to know. Good to know.
I still think it brings out the real sharpness and the clarity which it
Yes,
deserves, I guess.
exactly. Yes, I can totally see the clarity again. And of course also because of the bright scene here, the mentioned vertical scan lines I observe, but it's nothing like, it's not super shocking bad or something that I cannot use headset. I appreciate the sharpness and brightness much more than I can see like the scan lines. So that is okay for me, actually. Yeah, the Mura is still there, of course, nothing has changed, but you said that you were working on it. Let's hope for it. That's important.
Right.
But again, it's there, yes, but it's not like PlayStation VR 2 bad. Oh man. I really like the sharpness, actually. Now I can say, actually, in this demo, much more, and this like second test, much more about the binocular overlap. And yeah. Oh, I'm too low. Can I shoot here?
No, actually no. It's just like a landing mission, actually, I think, or something.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't think you could shoot. I haven't even tried it.
Okay, so actually, this is so immersive, right? With this
it is, right?
stick here.
The stick, yeah.
It's
Don't
so
do it
cool.
front, that's
Yeah, I can really understand why there are flight simmers out there. I'm actually more into racing sim, but this is so cool. So, the binocular overlap. It's every time I go into a Pimax headset, I have to like get used to a few minutes to like how the lenses or everything is like positioned in front of my eyes.
Right.
Like yeah, it doesn't feel, but it was always like this. Doesn't feel like completely natural, like when I put on the Apple Vision Pro, put on the Quest. I put it on and everything just feels natural. This is something which is like the Pimax DNA, to have like bigger FOV, bigger improvements here in the resolution and so on. So, why can I not come up here?
I don't know.
Okay,
It's
I'm
like
not
we're
an
looking
expert.
for- I'm going to restart it. Anyway, I think it's about also the canted panels, which a lot of the other headsets do not have.
Exactly.
They're not canting, they're just flat against you, both of them.
So why do you do that? Is it just because of FOV?
There are many factors. One of them is to increase the field of view, of course. I mean, the panels are square, right?
Yeah.
So it's very hard to squeeze out a wide field of view from a square panel. Previously with the 8KX and the former headsets, we had like full-size 16:9 ratio panels, which was a totally different thing. You could render much more on the sides. Here you have to rely on the optics, but optics is not magic, you know. It's still like you can do things with optics to actually increase the field of view, but then canting the panels does also help. And there are also other factors, but I don't think I'm going to go deep into the technical part of these things. There are clear reasons for why we do it.
Okay, good to know, actually. Yeah, the tilted panels, that is something I've tried to describe now, but you have given me the answer now, why it feels like...
like half of the answer at least.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. So yes, distortion profile-wise, actually, I don't know if I just have gotten used to it, but for me, this version, or maybe let's say it like this, the second test is already good for me, really. Sometimes the brain admins get used to it so quickly, so I don't know if it's just the second test. We don't have time now for do A/B comparisons with the other version of the distortion profile. But if this really is another version with a different distortion profile, I can say for me it's now good, actually. Really.
Great to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely improved. It's still gaining improved. It's not like now it's the final version, now we ship it and it's like take it or leave it. No, it's going to constantly get improved, just like the Crystal, just like the 8KX.
Right.
So it's a progress. It's progress. It's a process.
You're right.
To make it right. And the more input we get from people, from you, from beta testers, which will start off anytime now, right after CES, as far as I understand it. And then, and of course, the first people who ordered, who start to receive them, it's going to keep improving, of course.
So,
and according to, I mean, the team, there's no other hardware adjustments that need to be made to actually get it right, to get it perfect. It's all about software profiles, firmwares.
Yes, I can totally agree with that.
That's what I've been told. I mean,
yeah. No, I believe you, really. So, to sum or to conclude my impressions here, I would like to have this flight now for longer because it's just a great experience with this brightness and sharpness. Again, you have to decide if you want to pay this uplift for the Super compared to the Crystal Light. But yeah, I can say you will get a better display and a better brightness and more sharpness. But sharpness wise, I would say you can okay, I'm going down again. I think it's like it has to do with the area I flow over here. I go down again, but it's okay.
Oh, it's correct. Oh, that's why you're outside, out of bounds. Right. Okay.
It's fine. So what did I say? Like the brightness is a big difference to the Crystal Light. Really. If it's the sharpness, it depends. I mean, it depends if you have the GPU to power it. Like when you could like drive the Crystal Light to 100% render resolution maybe, and you have to make this down. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, if you want a really bright headset, the Super is really brighter. I can say it again. Like in the last DCS demo, we had like, what was it, like the third or fourth demo we tried last time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool, good job.
Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Thank you, Marco. Thank you, Sebastian.
Yeah.
We're finished yet. We could still do the FOV test. Okay, 0 degrees. No FOV here.
0 degrees.
0 degrees.
That's all we got.
MRTV saw it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So take
läuft
the right,
alles?
the right one is for the horizontal field.
Yeah, yeah. I can see it there. Thank you.
There you go, and just press. Yeah, there you go. You know,
Okay, now I'm doing the FOV test here in the Pimax Crystal Super. And I have to press a lot of triggers here. The horizontal FOV.
Oh, it's showing the native view, so it's not seeing it.
And I have like...
Yeah, right. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. So, with my head and my face and the way I wear the headset, because I can easily like push the headset even more on my face, but it feels uncomfortable. I can see the last bar here at 116 degrees. This is very big actually. Wow. Yeah, 116.
Yeah, there might be some slight variation now with the new distortion profile,
Sure.
the other distortion profile which we're using. So I think it's still going to be fine-tuned. Last time I actually
this is
tested it
no,
was a month
don't
ago.
worry. It's a very good FOV actually, and it depends on the person also, not only the
And the IPD
profile.
and all that.
Yeah, right.
We've been doing this for a couple of years, exactly the same stuff, right?
Yep.
Like every year.
And every day is
So
like,
funny.
yeah, but it's a tradition, right? Isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean,
Yeah.
We have to do it. We have to
yeah.
do this stuff.
Yeah.
But actually, like the vertical FOV is here like 88 degrees. I would have expected this, to be honest, because this is, in my opinion, the standard and normal vertical FOV. Maybe 90.
Is it balanced?
I would say 88.
Is the ball balanced up and down?
That is the latest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the latest HMD 1.2 version. Because the 1.1 version had like a bug. You saw
Right.
more on the
Yeah.
upper side than the
Right.
lower
Then I
side.
had like 110 or something. Yeah.
So here we go. Marco.
Cool. Yes, my FOV result. Vertical 88 degrees, horizontal 116. But I want to comment on that because it doesn't count only what you see here in the numbers. The FOV is good. I love the FOV. It's great. And the 88 degrees FOV is also good.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So let's move over.
I'm gonna revert it back to 0 on both.
Yeah. Make it more exciting when I go up.
Of course, it's like
It's a tradition.
it's like a lottery, you know. Let's see if I can.
Okay, so here we are. Here's the MRTV Sebastian test, the official test of the FOV of the Pimax Crystal Super. And let's do it. I'm as close as possible to the lenses. I can even see the edges of the display. Or yeah, okay. I'm very close now. Let's even put it more because I want to max it out. Let's do this one. And we have 50, and we have 110, 12, 14, 116, yes, 116. I see
That is the same, yeah.
116 horizontal, and it's a very nice FOV. It's a very nice FOV. And I'm in the lucky position with my head shape. I normally max out the FOV of every headset. I have a 64mm IPD, and it seems my head shape is just made for VR, so yeah. So, here we go for the next one. Vertical, and we got yeah, 88, just
You're like twins.
we are VR twins. Yeah, it might not sound a lot 88, but honestly I don't feel like, oh, this is like a strange kind of FOV. It feels good. It really feels like a good FOV. Yeah, don't really get too worked up on the numbers. The horizontal is very, very nice FOV. And vertically, even it sounds not so much, but it feels normal. I don't feel like, oh, this is not enough. This is like a Kylo Ren FOV or something. No,
right.
It's fine. It's really fine.
And again, I wanted to just point out that after we switched the distortion profiles a couple of times here to improve the distortions, I see a variation of how the FOV is rendered now. So it's actually, before it was rendering right above 120, now it's rendering right below 120. So I think it's still being fine-tuned. It's gonna hopefully, because I know Robin is very keen to get it up to 120 as promised. So
but it's we are getting towards 120.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
So it's the FOV is much better. It's notably better than Crystal and many other headsets. So it's great. Yeah. So no worries. It's
I am
MRTV approved.
Thank you. But I'm still a little bit confused about the vertical field of view here because I've got some higher numbers before.
Okay, got it.
Although I see the same thing as I saw before, like even back in Shanghai and other places where I tested it. I have one of the devices at home.
So
and it was close to 100, and I always get like smaller, like less wide vertical field of view. But I thought like, okay, well then 96 or 98 was like, okay, it's still fine. Now here I see below 90, so I'm getting a little bit confused. But it's probably something that is being tweaked on right now.
But we add to this what we feel it's like.
Yeah.
It's not just about the numbers. It's also what we feel it's like, and we don't have the feeling that the vertical FOV is bad. It's good.
It's really good.
It's fine. It's fine.
Definitely.
It's really fine.
Not a ski mask.
No, it's not a ski mask or something. Also, horizontally, it's a really nice FOV that I'm sure that you guys will absolutely enjoy. Okay, good. That's it for the FOV.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you once again for checking out our booth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Marco.
Okay, so here's our conclusion for our second time that we checked out the Pimax Crystal Super. Now after they have changed the distortion profile, so absolutely good that we had a second look, because now we have a completely different, not completely different opinion, but it has changed quite a bit. Marco, would you agree with that?
Yes, I can agree with that. Actually, the last time I've tested, the distortion was not so big of a problem for me, actually.
Okay, yeah. People are different.
Yeah, right. But yes, I can say now it's even less of a problem with the headset. But I also pointed out that maybe I just got used to it again. Yeah, right. It's the second time. It's another day.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter if this is the same process with you. Then it would be good as well. No, what they have showed us is that of course it's not a final product, and that they are capable of changing things.
Right.
And this is the important thing. This is the last thing we have. The thing we have mentioned before already. We have said you can have your pre-orders still keep it. Yeah, right, keep it. And yes, we're right.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. So I was happy to see it. So the biggest problem that I had was the first demo, which gave the pupil swim, where I said oh, the world will move with you a lot. That is really fixed with this one. I didn't have this at all. I still saw some distortions, but for the most people, they will probably not even see it. It's like when I do these kind of things, there's still distortion. It's not the perfect distortion profile, but I'm confident with Pimax that they can actually fix it. However, I must also say that I clearly saw now that these are the same panels like in the XR4 with those tiger stripes, where vertical.
Now you saw it, yeah?
Oh, a lot.
Okay.
A lot. These tiger stripes, vertically, where it's brighter, it's darker, it's brighter, it's darker. So it's exactly the same panel problems like in the XR4. But it's finally now an XR4 that I would want, because it has a way better binocular overlap than the Vario XR4. And then you still have these amazing brightness. You have an okay binocular overlap that even I find okay. And the great resolution, a nice FOV, right? The FOV is good. It's really good.
It's a good headset.
It's a good headset. It's a really nice
so bright.
It's really bright. Honestly, this is probably the main super nice advantage if you own a Crystal and are happy with the Crystal. What you get is a huge boost in brightness.
Exactly, but if you're happy with the crystal,
then be happy with the crystal. Yeah, because the crystal doesn't have the tiger stripes.
Yes, actually,
You know, like damn.
it's like always the thing with the physics. Everything changes here, and then you have another disadvantage for another advantage. Yeah, but you know that.
You know that.
That's the reason why we're here. So I would like to say what was very like. Not new, but good information for me was like the tilted screens, which make me feel like always it's not natural to use a crystal or a Pimax headset in general.
Okay.
Yeah. This was like a comment from Martin, which it was okay. Yeah, you're right. Of course, that's the reason. And yeah, Pimax is like the only company who's like doing the tilted screens. He say, I don't know actually because I don't disassemble the devices.
Yeah. The index is also a bit tilted, but not as much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Index is okay. So
Yeah.
this is the reason, and actually, for me, this is the biggest bummer for me always.
Okay,
Like
okay.
it's when I'm not used to the Pimax, I put it on. It's like
Something's there.
something's off. I don't know.
Right,
This is
okay.
always a thing. But if you know Pimax headsets, then it's
If you love
like
the crystal,
before.
you will love it,
Yeah.
and even it's brighter. So yeah, it's gonna be a really good headset, I believe. So I'm much more confident now than I was on the first day.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, like you can keep your pre-orders, you can look forward to the device. It's not perfect, right? It's still not perfect distortions, there are tiger stripes, but it's not like a deal breaker, and you're going to, I believe you're going to love it. Yeah, I really think so. Yeah, that's it for our second look. Great that we came back to the Pimax booth, and hope you enjoy our coverage from CES, and that's everything that we got for this booth. Until next time, bye-bye.